What if the next big CS2 market move has already started because the summer is coming to an end? For example, skins from the Anubis collection, just like this P250 Apex Curse, in the minimal wear condition at a certain point in time we were selling over 200 euros up on the Steam community market, and ever since we've been going lower and lower. Up on third-party websites you can actually buy these skins for just a fraction of the price because the people are still quick selling their investments. In the minimal wear condition could be performing just because factory is kinda expensive. I mean, yes, the field tested condition is also interesting. We have been crashing up on the markets quite significantly, and the Anubis collection is one of the better collections in my opinion because prices still haven't recovered that fast. And sometimes the market is very unpredictable. For example, this M4A4 Eye of Horus from the Anubis collection as well, in the field tested condition was always very stable around 200 euros, not less, not more, always very stable. All of a sudden we've been spiking up to 1000 euros in a field tested condition, which is pretty insane in my opinion, and obviously we've came down because there's not a lot of demand for these skins. But maybe in a couple of months these skins could start picking up in price. I'm really bullish up on this and I have them myself. I would definitely not be selling right now. The minimum wear condition and the factory new condition, they're all very interesting to take a look at, but the factory new condition has been up on the uprise ever since the last couple of months, just because there's not a lot of these skins in the factory new condition out there. So minimum wear could also be a very nice investment down the line. I mean, this is definitely not a secret. I've gotten myself this AK-47. Are you tired of super expensive steams up on the community market and you want to buy some new ones? Up on Skinland, you have the best possible market prices for these skins. No hidden commissions, a 24/7 service, 100% safe, and you get immediate payouts. Skinland also pays out instantly, so you don't have to wait for your balance to arrive. Ever since the latest Valve update, you can still trade your skins here and Legends trade here. Skinland is the official partner of Vitality. The best work with the best, even Vitality chooses Skinland. And if you want to sell your skins, here's a bonus for you. If you use my promo code RubyJetski, you get $10 for free if you sell your skins for $100. And thank you Skinland for sponsoring this video. From the Arabesque collection, in my opinion, a very beautiful looking skin. This one is in the field tested condition, and the difference between minimal wear and field tested is actually not huge. Only in the battle scout condition this skin shows a lot of wear, which is interesting. And no, I'm not saying that this is going to be the best investment, but these skins are currently sitting at all-time lows. I've purchased it for around 120 euros up on third-party websites at 0.25 field tested condition. Yes, these skins may have not a lot of demand right now, but I certainly can imagine this changing in the near future. I mean, obviously not a lot of people are buying these skins right now, but I think that in December a lot of people will be going for these armory collections just because the hype is not here right now, and it can certainly change if we compare it, for example, to the older collections, just like the Overpass collection. The AK-47B, the monster, just right before December started to rise up on the markets just because a lot of people wanted to buy some fresh new skins for Christmas, for example, right? Compared to the AVP Simic from the graphic design collection, in the field tested condition this skin was always selling for around like 150, 160 euros, a similar price just like this AK, right? And all of a sudden we've been rising to 740 euros, but this was caused by a lot of people panic buying these skins and FOMO buying, whatever you want to call it, because nowadays nobody's gonna pay so much for a field tested Simic. Yes, the supply is not huge, but this skin has been crashing upon the markets very frequently, and it's not a great sign for these investments. So there's actually a lot of opportunities to buy these skins, but obviously nothing is guaranteed upon the markets. Nowadays you never really know what Valve is gonna do with the next update, right? But actually they've banned a lot of people in the game, and this means that skins could start rising up on the markets yet again because there were so many bot farmers. And also I went ahead and I've gotten myself this Desert Eagle Emerald Jörmungandr from the Norse collection. I really love this skin. I went for the factory new condition. Yes, I understand that these skins are kinda pricey, but I couldn't resist. I was thinking that it's just a great looking skin. It's from the Norse collection, one of my most favorite collections in the game, maybe after the graphic design collection. And we're also currently giving away this AVP black box to one of you lucky viewers. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and you'll be eligible for this giveaway. Don't forget to put your Steam trade link into your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away if you win. I wish to all of you in the comments the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. And let's not forget that tomorrow I will be announcing the Falchio knife freehand giveaway as well as the Desert Eagle print stream. I hope one of you guys is gonna enjoy this knife. Yes, it's not the best one, but still, a knife is a knife. Also, ever since we've gotten the Mag 10 Malachite from the Chroma collection in a good condition, they have been rising up on the markets, right? I think minimal wear is also a very nice sweet spot because the Chroma collection, we don't care about the conditions actually, because the knives, the gem finishes are always in the factory new condition, and that's why the trader fuel does not need to be in the factory new condition. collection, it's rather just a rare skin, right, that not a lot of people will actually be using up in trade-ups, or at least that's my opinion. I mean, it's kind of very rare nowadays that skins like this are very stable upon the markets. As you can see, in the past year, the minimum wear condition hasn't really moved a lot, and that's a really great sign. These skins are very liquid, they're getting used up in trade-ups, and also very beautiful looking play skins, so that's why I really do believe that the minimum wear condition could hold its value and even rise upon the markets, because as you can see upon the graphs, we've been very stable, and that's one of the best signs for our investments. Also, I think this skin from the Chroma collection, generally speaking, could be way more demanded down the line. I mean, the field tested condition is selling for more than half of the price of the minimum wear one, so that's why I think it's definitely a great opportunity to enter the market. Yes, the faction new condition was slightly manipulated upon the market, selling for 20 euros. Ever since we've been going lower to 10 and already slightly rebounding. Yes, the faction new condition down the line could be manipulated, but I think the minimum wear condition is the sweet spot here. And also the downfall of the Tech-9 Whiteout from the Train 20 and 25 collection needs to be studied, because the factory new condition has also severely dropped upon the market, so we've been selling for around, let's say, 600 euros, right? And right now we're selling for half the price already. Even though these skins were discontinued, most people were anticipating that these skins are gonna explode. Obviously, that can't happen very fast, and during the summertime, it's not gonna happen, never. And as you can see, minimum wear was selling for 60 euros, and right now it's just 1/3 of the price. We're currently sitting at all-time lows for this skin, which is very insane in my opinion. Definitely could be worth picking these up, but obviously I was very bullish up on these skins, and I was saying that these could be nice investments. But ever since Valve kept the sales so long in the armory, a lot of these skins have declined in price, and till this day, a lot of investors, or whatever you wanna call it, are still trying to sell these skins because they've been accumulating them. And yes, the supply meanwhile is not that huge for the Tech-9 Whiteout in good conditions. It's still kinda rare to get those good floats in red, so that's why you could be maybe aiming at some nice minimum wear conditions that could be profitable down the line to flip them. Maybe in a couple of months these could already start rising, just because I think the Tech-9 is a really desirable skin and the minimum wear condition is just way too cheap in my opinion. And also here is a secret investment, at least that's my opinion upon it, the USP Tropical Breeze from the Barrel collection. To be exact, in a minimum wear condition. Yes, the factory condition is also very cheap, selling for €1.90. Meanwhile, the minimum wear condition is just €1. But upon third-party websites, these skins are even cheaper and they're super liquid. I mean, if you're gonna list it on a third-party websites or up on the Steam community market, this skin is gonna get sold almost instantly for the right price. And also you can charge overpay for your floats, and you can actually snap some nice deals without any overpay, which is a great opportunity right now. Yes, these skins are inactive-drop, and I'm predicting that they're gonna be maybe removed in a couple of months, but this is not guaranteed. But I really do believe that Valve is gonna do some active drop pool changes in the near future, as we can prepare ourselves in advance. Obviously, we can't predict if it's an all-time low for this skin, but during these times I would be definitely considering buying some of these in mass maybe. Also, the sort of Lunar Weird from the Empress collection, just a mil-spec skin, was selling for like €4 upon the Steam community market, and ever since we have crashed down to €2.45 right now. It's pretty cheap, as well as the minimum wear condition. I think down the line these skins could get used up way more often in trade-ups, and prices would also go up just because there's not a huge supply out there. Not a lot of people are willing to spend the hard-earned armory stars upon these skins, just because you can buy them up on third-party websites for way cheaper and you don't need to waste any armory stars. So once there's gonna be a hype around the new CS2 armory items, I think a lot of these skins could certainly be rising. But please be very careful and do always your own research. Don't invest all your money into just one skin, always diversify. For example, the Getaway Sally, this agent from the Broken Fang agents, is crashing so much upon the markets, it's kinda insane. It's just in a free fall right now. As you can see, just 1 year ago we've been selling for €150, and ever since we've been going lower and lower up on the markets. Right now the cheapest one listed is for around like what, €80-70, even cheaper up on third-party websites. So it could be definitely a great opportunity to acquire some of these skins. Yes, I'm not saying that they're gonna explode anytime soon, but I think once more people return to the game, agents could certainly rise up yet again, because with every single day we get more and more people into this game. Meanwhile, new agents cannot be generated, and there's still a lot of people that are hoarding these agents, and that's why they're way more expensive than back in the day. I mean, do you remember these agents selling for just a few euros up on the markets? And probably we're never gonna reach those levels again, just because there's so much demand for these. And if Valve is not gonna bring out any new agents, I can expect these ones to rise as well. And if you're interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos. Join our Discord community, the link will be down in the description.